Hello and welcome to today's video about personal branding is the most underrated business asset in 2026. I'm Marie, the CEO and founder of 1 million plus marketing agency with revenue made solely on LinkedIn. And we do exactly the same for our clients. We take their personal brand under ourselves, so it's done for you service, or we teach you in Digital Business College how you can leverage LinkedIn for your business. So we simply take LinkedIn and we plug it in inside your business with the clear business strategy and that the whole marketing actually works. And we even have, for example, also our appointment setters, so we even book the calls into your calendar and it works much better than usual appointment setters. We have much better results than with usual sales management companies because it's simply just about trust, because people at the end trust people. People buy from people, not anymore from companies, and this is what we will discuss in today's video. So usually people believe that company brand is enough. And many times I also see it with some of our clients that they are actually prioritizing their company page on LinkedIn instead of profile. And I need to tell you here that LinkedIn is at the end of the day social media. It comes from the word social. Therefore, it behaves also the same way. People will always be more interested in how many coffees you drank per day rather than what are the achievements of your company. And this is also why we have different types of content that you're sharing on your personal profile, where we can actually see how many people are the potential buyers and how many people are interested in who you really are. So we can then do a nice marketing funnel, but about this another time in this YouTube channel. And don't hesitate to subscribe to this YouTube channel to actually receive the notifications next time about the LinkedIn tips. So you need to develop your personal brand if you want to also have your company page on LinkedIn. Why? Because your company page is actually taking information from your personal profile on LinkedIn. You can invite people who are in your connection, in your personal profile connections, and you can invite them to company. So it really works as a specific ecosystem, and it's no longer that company brand is enough. It's much more complex. Since COVID, personal branding started to be the thing in marketing, and people started to really look for the values in people. People started to be interested in what other people does, and we started to see more and more trending personal branding during the COVID times, and now it just starts to boom, especially in the UK and the US. In Europe, it's just starting, but people don't yet see this immense added value that they should actually build on LinkedIn and beyond. So there are also some things that you need to understand is that usually people judge leaders before the meetings. So people usually Google you before they meet you. If you are featured somewhere in some, for example, international conferences, or that you are actually going to be promoted, or you are coming to the new company, you are going to be Googled. And one of the first searches is going to be your LinkedIn profile. And this is why personal branding is so important for you, either if you are employee or if you are a business owner, because people actually will Google you and this will speak before you even enter the room. And trust starts online first. And this is actually why, because people search for you. And if you didn't do so, search for yourself. But for me, this is just common sense that you should Google yourself from time to time and see what actually there is written about you, and also try to navigate the narrative, what you want to be known for. LinkedIn is actually the CEO boardroom online. So you can connect with different people, you can connect with clients, you can connect with your partners, etc. And it also results in the visibility. What does it mean is that if you are building your personal brand, you are actually creating a business asset, because the more followers, the more traffic you are actually building on your profile, the bigger business asset it is for you. And I don't need to probably tell you that actually you can charge people for actually posting about their software, about their company, because this is also certain revenue. You can also start to have access to the different stages. You can start to have access to the usually closed room just because you are posting, just because you are building personal profile, which will then help immensely your business, because people will speak about you when the doors are closed, which results in trust, which results in opportunities and in hello for the company. So if you, for example, have like 15 plus people as we do in my company, and if for example, your employees, if people who are working for your company see you, that you are showing up on LinkedIn on daily basis at the same time, then it creates consistency. They see it. It's like domino effect. They will actually also be trusting you more as a leader. They will also support you in your vision because they see what you are building and the immense growth that you are putting into the business. So it creates the halo effect. And then at the end, you also have a really real measurable business outcomes that we also see with our clients. For example, investors. So investors are also on LinkedIn. They actually are from 90% investing in the personal brands rather than companies, because usually investors, they want to like bet their money on the people who actually can make shit move. They can make actually these things grow. They can actually make these things happen into reality. And many times investors don't want to invest in the things that will get stuck, that they will be have problems with communication and with basics. And if you have developed really great personal brand, then investors will see if you are committed, if you are disciplined, if your idea makes sense, how you are speaking about it, if you're showing up, then much more investors will come to you that they want to invest in your startup, in your company. And then of course, clients. LinkedIn is the biggest B2B database where you can actually like sell your service, where you can sell your product. Because again, people trust people, people buy from people. Talent. I don't need to take care of my HR anymore because of LinkedIn, because actually like people who want to work for me, they come to me. Like they literally just like ask me if I want their services, and then I just jump on the interview with them and they already know who I am, what we do, what are our colors, and we can skip all of this like awkward onboarding of explaining really basics about our brand and company. And then partnerships, like LinkedIn is so good for partnerships. I'm just sending my link. I'm also like attending conferences as VIP, as media for free, because I have developed traffic that many companies want, and this is what you want to do too. So we went really like from company to personal branding, how people trust online first, to the reputation that scales before you speak. And this is what you want to achieve. And this is why personal branding is the biggest business asset in 2026 that you want to build, because you drive traffic, you get partnerships, you get clients. People actually speak about you before you even enter the room. You get invited to everywhere you want, even for free, so you are even saving money. And you can turn your personal brand on the specific channel that you choose. You can choose also Instagram, you can choose TikTok if you like to dance and stuff like this. But LinkedIn is a really professional database, the biggest one in the world with 1.3 billion users. So this is the reputation that scales before you speak, and you want to have it. So let me know in the comments what you think about this topic. If you are also investing in your personal brand, don't forget to subscribe and connect with me on LinkedIn, because I will give you my ebook for free, how to start posting during the first 30 days. Just write me that you're coming from this episode and I will send it to you in the DMs, and I will see you next time. Bye.